do you think, I mean, you talk about the diplomatic track, and when Obama came in, he was very clear he wanted to refresh the diplomatic track, hold that door open. Now it's incredibly difficult to make a judgment that parties on any side, the Israelis, the Iranians, the European states that have been involved in the negotiating process, and the United States, are really pushing for a negotiated solution.
Well, I mean, the people who disagree with me and say, no, it's going to come to a military strike, say, President Obama tried it, and look, he got rebuffed by the Iranian regime, which he did. But the truth is, his approach in 2009 was correct in my view, but it got engulfed in the saga of the re-election of President Ahmadinejad, the so-called Green Revolution in Iran in June 2009, and internal divisions within Iran have turned them away from engagement with the West. Any of those who were interested in engagement have been turned away from it by the internal power struggle that's going on at the moment. And I think the wrong lesson is engagement with Iran can't work. I mean, that really is the wrong lesson. Because in the end, that country is going to have to find a modus operandi with the rest of the region and the world, or it's going to be a fight to the death for decades and decades and decades. And I think what's interesting is you've got massive division within the Iranian regime. You've got Iran as a declining power in the region. I mean, Turkey is popularity on the way up. Iran is less and less popular in all opinion polls across the Middle East. It's losing allies, and its last ally, President Assad of Syria, is on, some people say, his last legs, but I would say it's now an end game, probably of years rather than months, but nonetheless, they're down to a last single ally. Their own sustenance of the revolution in Iran through its economic policy has been a disastrous failure. Iran was, in GDP per head terms, more or less as rich as South Korea in 1979, and now it's 1/3 as wealthy. I mean, it's going wrong. And the younger generation, 60% of Iranians are under 30, they don't want a counter-revolution, but they want to live up to the goals of the revolution, which after all encompassed communists as well as Islamists in a revolution against the Shah. So I think the Iranian regime has got a lot of other problems, and we should be seeking to intensify the pressures on the regime rather than unifying them, which is what a military attack would do.